Turkana County, Kenya's largest county by land area, equivalent to the countries of Rwanda, Burundi, and the Gambia all put together. Turkana borders 3 countries, Uganda to the west, South Sudan and Ethiopia to the north. To the northeast, the county of Turkana borders the disputed Ilemi Triangle.
We are also unique in the sense that we border 6 other counties in Kenya, that is Marsabit, Samburu, Baringo, part of Elgeyo Marakwet between Baringo and West Pokot, and then West Pokot itself.
The indigenous residents of the county are the Turkana, a Nilotic ethnic community and one of the largest nomadic communities in Kenya.
Turkana people is a group of pastoralists living in northwestern Kenya. It's part of a larger group called Atakere, with members in northern Uganda. We have the Karamojong, we have the Gie, we have the Dodos, and the Toposa in South Sudan, and the Nyangaton in Ethiopia. Turkana are mostly pastoralists. They keep livestock, but there are those who do some bit of farming along River Kerio and River Takwel. Others do fishing in Lake Turkana, and others also do a bit of hunting. So the life of a Turkana, pure Turkana pastoralist revolves around keeping livestock. Livestock plays a central role in the life of a Turkana person. That's why every man must have livestock, because livestock measures the status of a man. You can be respected because of the amount of livestock you have, and because of your livestock, you can your status can also be measured by the number of wives you have, because livestock is used to bring wives home. And a man must have as many wives as possible to produce his own human resource, his own labor. That's the essence of keeping a lot of livestock.
When you hear about the Turkana people, what comes to your mind? Is it a Turkana woman with a beauty around her neck? Or is it about the Turkana man with that trademark stool?
When you look at the beads they wear, there are things like a neck ring, alagama, we call it alagama, that identifies whether a woman is married or not. If she wears a black copper ring, red, anything red or yellow, that woman belongs to a certain grouping of the Turkana people called Ngirizai. Every Turkana must belong to 2 generational moieties, the Ngirizai or Ngimor. Ngirizai beget Ngimor. Ngimor beget Ngirizai. If I am an Ngirizite, my son will be an Emorut, and his son will be an Ngirizite. So we produce each other. So to identify a woman who belongs to an Ngirizite, Ngirizite is a singular form of Ngirizai. We identify by the copper ring the woman puts on. Ekicholongo is a Turkana stool. It is a multi-purpose artifact. It is used for sitting. Sometimes it is used as a pillow. Sometimes it is used as a armrest. And not everybody is supposed to have it. Boys can have very small ones that they make for themselves, but A man gets an egg during an initiation ceremony called Asapan. It is given to him by his godfather. Once given to him, that stool remains with him. He does not share it with anybody. Should he find it fit to give to a friend, he must spit on it, because it is a ritual stool, which is not supposed to be shared with anybody.
Due to its location in northwestern Kenya, insecurity remains a big challenge in Turkana County. Has devolution helped address this issue, including that of underdevelopment?
In Turkana County, I think one issue that stands out has always been the issue of insecurity. As Turkana County government, we have put infrastructure in place to ensure that dialogue between communities within Turkana and in the entire region are ongoing. Investment in fees dividends program is one of the programs that we currently continue to invest in. Involvement of states or national governments, national government of Kenya, national government of Uganda, Southern Sudan, continue to provide infrastructure and framework of engagement that is going to ensure long-term peace and stability in the region.
There is a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes. You cannot compare previous time and currently, because you find that especially the issue of devolution, it has devolved functions to the county government, from the county government now to the people. The remote areas of Turkana we used to describe ourselves like we are coming to Turkana and going to Kenya, because that is where you can get most services. But currently, at least devolution has tried, but Turkana, you can't change Turkana County like any other county in this country, because in Turkana we are starting everything. If you go to health, if you go to water, if you go to education, this is where people didn't know. Even the hospitals, you become sick, you go and take herbs, and you're okay.
At the heart of Lodwar town, a display of art and craft. The Turkana women breathing life into an old tradition handed down from generation to generation.
Tunaamka saa 12, tunaingia sokoni saa 1 na tunafunga saa 12. Wale wateja ni wale wanatoka down country, pia wazungu wenye wanatoka Amerika, watalii ndio huwa wananunua hizi vitu yetu. Tena ile sio kubwa, ni ile ndogo ndio wananunua. Juu wanasema ni mzigo kwa ndege, wakibeba hizi kubwa. Material yenye tunatumia inatoka msituni, na hii material inafanya mara mbili. Kuna ile ya kukula na kuna hii ya kutengeneza. Hii ya kukula inaitwa annual, hii around hii. Na hii tunatengeneza huwa tunatumia kwa kushonea.
How is Turkana County positioned in terms of tourist attraction sites?
Tourism in Turkana has grown rapidly, of course, thanks to Turkana County, natural beauty, and numerous hidden treasures of wild animal species, both fauna and flora, found at Lake Turkana National Park, Sibiloi National Park, Turkana South National Reserve, Turkana South Island, and the Central Island.
In the story of struggle for Kenya's independence, Turkana County features prominently. Mzee Jomo Kenyatta was detained by the British colonialists in Lodwar and Lokitang, both in Turkana County. In Lodwar stands the Kenyatta House, where the man who would become the founding president of Kenya was detained after he had spent 5 years in Lokitang.
The Kapenguria 6, these people were arrested out of the state of emergency of 1952. And they were arrested in around October of 1952. The trial started in December of the same year, that is of 52, and lasted through to 1953. So the detention started in Lokitang. All the 7 convicts all the 6 convicts were sent to prison. It was 7 years imprisonment with permanent restriction. So the 7 years they were to serve in Lokitang, which they did, but 2 years to the completion of the 7 years, the houses were built for them in this place here in Lodwar, where they were going to be stayed forever, separated completely from the families for the rest of their lives.
Lake Turkana, the world's largest permanent alkaline desert lake. The lake to the east of Turkana County covers an area of 6,000 square kilometers and offers opportunities for fishing, swimming, and other water sporting activities.
Turkana County has invested so much in tourism, and today tourism in Turkana is one of the largest foreign exchange earner.
The central island is known for its unique volcanic landscape and bird-watching experience. It sprouts from the water in the middle of Lake Turkana. The island owns 3 crater lakes. It is protected as a national park due to its importance as a breeding place for crocodiles. Kapedo hot waterfalls are between the border of Baringo and Turkana counties. They are 2 boiling hot waterfalls that plunge over a small escarpment before merging with the Suguta River. Kalokol standing stones form an intriguing archaeological site that consists of a small cluster of cylindrical stones.
The Turkana say that there was a traditional dance that was taking place there, and a certain person came dressed poorly and requested to be given a chance to dance. When sometimes this person is referred as a she and sometimes a he. So when he requested to be given a chance to dance, he asked he asked people not to laugh when he gets to the stage, because something bad was going to happen if they laughed. So the person danced in a very funny way and people laughed. Those who laughed leaning or lying down petrified into stones. And those are the pillars there are those people who laughed.
Nariokotome Turkana Boy Monument is a prehistoric site located near the shores of Lake Turkana. Remnants of the famous Turkana Boy were found at this site in 1984. A monument and a brass replica of the Turkana Boy mark the spot where the fossil was detected. South Turkana National Reserve is one of the best in nature reserves in Kenya. The true adventure of South Turkana is its scenic and magnificent beauty of vast plains of anthills of record-breaking height, mountains, and wildlife. The Turkana people have a rich array of artifacts.
I would wish to take you through some of the cultural artifacts that the Turkana people use. We have the body wear that people put on, like for example, like for a man, there is an headgear that is made of plumes from the ostrich feathers, and these are for the brown ostrich, especially the female one, nakopor. And there is also a torosit that binds so that the ostrich, the headgear is held in position. And here there is this beautification material, and there is the leopard skin that was given, that our forefathers gave to our parents way back in 1980 when there was very serious drought. And this leather or cheetah skin has been used for a very long time. And in 2021, the elders handed it over to me because they found that I was promoting a culture, the Turkana people's culture. Now, we also have the fly whisk, which is made from the cow's tail. It's here. We have the ngel. They are just ornaments worn around here, but sometimes we have the metallic ones called ngaipacha. So this is the edongo and the akalwat. These are just beautification materials to protect the body. We have the jingles, which form part and parcel of the cordophones because they are sonorous or they make sound. Then we have the traditional leather shoes. And like any other man, I'm supposed to have a spear. It symbolizes that I am always ready to protect myself, my community, and my animals. Then we have the aupwel. Aupwel is the Turkana shield. It is the Turkana shield. So we'll have to use it like this, in this way, as I protect myself, as I also try to fight back. We have the household artifacts. And one of the key household artifacts is the akurum. Akurum is made from the Turkana tree, Ecurichanite. Botanically, it's called latior. So this akurum is artistically woven, and it's also made, if you look at the shape, somehow cylindrical. There is the traditional cup. The traditional cup is what is used to serve milk. Milk is stored in this container, and this one is specifically for very important visitors at home. So, like if this was milk, but I've put water, you can also put water. Sorry, you put it like this. When it is enough, now you drink. Okay? So, that is the akurum. Akurum is the one that has got the traditional cup, the ibole. This is ibole akurum. In plural, akurum. They are called akurumo. Then we have a similar one that is also used at home. It's used the same way as this one, but this one is called apankach because it does not have the traditional cup. So you just open the lid like this, and there you are. You see, you store milk here. So this one, you can put milk for your children, for your husband, like that. So, and it comes in different shapes and sizes. So there is this one, there is this one, there is also another one here. So all these are called apankacha, and they serve the same purpose, just like akurum here. Then, if you Turkana foods, like if we have milk and its products, we have first, if you want to get milk from the animal, we use something that is called elepit. Elepit is the traditional milking jar. So you just get hold of it, then you milk the animal. The milk goes inside here, then you put in the traditional trough or bowl that is called atubwa. Then later, this milk is curdled, some fat is gotten, which is not yet ready. It is put in something called etudu. Etudu is similar to ebur. Some people can confuse it with the ebur lodula. And ebur lodula is the one that both sides are not open. So, and it is mostly found among the territorial section of Nkeboto, who live along the riverines of River Takwel and who harvest honey in plenty. So that fat that is not yet ready is put here. Until when it is cooked is when you can bring and put into ebur lopeded. This is the ebur lopeded. You open it like this, and there you are. So you can put it here. You can also put some fried meat, muru robo. You can put inside here. Then you close the lid and you will serve it in bits whenever you want to serve yourself. And this one also comes in different shapes and sizes. We have this shape here, the same. And we have another one. And this one is also another etudu again. So you can put inside here. So how do you sieve or get, how do you get fat out from the bowl? Or how do you sort, how do you remove unwanted things from milk? So in most cases we use the traditional spoon, a calabash. This is our traditional spoon. And for this one is made very well. You can use this side, and if you want to eat, you can use the other side now. Yeah, very interesting. Then you get this one. You can remove fats here and put somewhere, because we do not want to spoil your food with saliva. So you can change, and you use this side until when you are done. So itio. So this is an etio. It's a milk gourd, but this one is a small one. Not neatly done, but it is a replica of what normally happens at home in the rural village. So this is our gourd. You put milk here, and it comes also in different shapes and sizes. Wow. Let's go to the musical instruments. So this is the Turkana abruch. It's made from etesro. The elderly men blow it, and they're used to make communications from one area to another so that you pass very essential information. And this is how it is played. And communication has gone. So it is a wind instrument. Another one, another wind instrument, quickly. So this is another one. This is not a pure Turkana. This is not a pure Turkana wind instrument. It's borrowed from the Nyangatom of Ethiopia. And because we are Ateker, we can borrow a leaf from each other and use the same for communication. It's called Adit. Wow, that is Adit. Very interesting. So, when animals died way back in 1982, 83, 81, when we had Ekarualoichu and animals died, our forefathers got horns from animals that had died because this one cannot perish. So, and this instrument has been handed over from one generation to another, and here it is. We still use it for communication purposes. It's called Amwara Makata. Amwara Makata. So this is Adit. It plays the same role as this one, and this one is now the true Turkana wind instrument. We also have Ekiperet. Ekiperet is derived from the verb akipir, mean, I think it is to pierce through. And this one is also used for making decorations. If you look at this, if you look at this container here, this is how the Ekiperet was used. You see, like this, so that you make these impressive marks here. So it's both a decorative tool, at the same time it's used to pierce through. Like when we were making these shoes, we used this to pierce through so that we could make holes. And this is the this is the bow, and these are the arrows. These are the arrows, and these arrows are kept in a Turkana container called amud. Amud. This is amud. Amud is the storage container for arrows. So you securely put them like this, put them on your back, and you carry your bow and go hunting. Amina. Yes, clap for him. The traditional shoes, they are made from the hippo skin. Here they are. Here they are. So they protect us from hot sunshine, but at the same time, we use them at home to predict whether things will happen.
Alia Springs is a small resort located 50 kilometers east of Lodwar. It is a great place to unwind. It features endless palm-fringed sand beaches, a massive sand dune from which you enjoy a panoramic view of Lake Turkana. Every year, the county government of Turkana organizes a cultural event with the 2023 festival scheduled for mid-October. The Turkana people have a rich composition of artifacts.
For the last 6 years, Turkana Tourism and Cultural Festival has emerged into a significant event that promotes international diplomacy and peaceful coexistence, thereby bringing a major milestone and also tremendous development in Turkana, thereby promoting the tourism sector in other regions.
Ibere nitakaye siakini niajakon, arumor niajakoni noi. That which indeed started well has ended even better. From Turkana County, I am GACHOKA KING'ORI.